youngins running around.
I do that shit again. I mean, shit. Before we even get into it, like, you want to start with what? Because I mean, you up DC. I don't know how much you want to talk about that Capitol shit. I don't know how much that affected your life.
I don't really want to get too much into that. You know what I'm saying? Just you know.
I mean, I don't really feel like I got shit to add. You know.
Yeah, fuck them goofy motherfuckers. Let's not even get them no airtime.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand that shit. It's just too much for me. Like, yeah, I couldn't imagine like if Forest Heights crew went up there and did that shit. Like,
it would have been dead, man. Wouldn't have been even let near the jump. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. You already know, man.
And, I mean, and like, it ain't just a black-white thing, though, because, like, I don't know, maybe they can smell it on me, bro, but I swear, if I go in any type of, like, government building or some shit like that, it'd be a security guard be coming right up to me and shit. It might be that facial recognition software, though. You know what I mean?
Nah. Motherfuckers is trained to pick up on your body language and all that shit. They know, oh, shit. We in Florida. That motherfucker walking like he from around Forest Heights, man.
Yeah. You know, be real with you. You know what the most place, because you know I lived a lot of places. You know what the most place that was like Forest Heights I lived with was Texas, Houston.
Oh yeah,
man, you would love that shit, bro. Like, you would absolutely love it. It's was balling outside everywhere. Man, I swear to God, like it was so many. Like, I lived in like this like little like mid-level apartment complex, and there was so many stripper bras that lived in the junk, right? So like you see like Slim Thug, I'm not even making this shit up. Slim Thug would just pull up in the neighborhood with like a Rolls Royce Corniche with like the top down, and little kids would be running behind them saying Slim, Slim, Slim. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker be giving out dollars when you get out the car. You know, I seen a few of them Houston rappers just like off that situation. I got interviews running up on them and shit. You know what I mean? And then like, bro, I swear to God, there was a billboard. Like, I'll show you a picture. There's a billboard on the side of the road, like a real live billboard with the Geto Boys on it that said, "We don't talk to police." And that was it. He say nothing else on that motherfucker.
Yeah, shout out Willie D, man.
Face. Yeah, Willie D, Face. Rest in peace, Bushwick. You ever listen to any of them Bushwick Bill solo albums?
Nah, not really hard. Not really hard.
You know, a couple of them, like, I ain't gonna lie and say he was my favorite rapper, but a couple of them Jones had like I don't know if you know that, but this dude N.O. Joe produced a lot of that great rap, a lot of shit like that Scarface shit and shit. So some of them Jones had like some fire beats, and they get like a Willie D guest verse that go hard, a Face guest verse. So they was almost all worth copping. But it was one like Phantom of the Rapper or some shit where that band made like
that's the jump.
Like a story jump. So that shit was kind of good, to be real with you on the low.
No, and you know Willie D wrote mostly all that shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but you know, growing up where we grew up, like we didn't have none of that. You know, like, because nowadays the youngins listen to everything. But you know, back when we was growing up, like, areas would discriminate shit. Like, you know, New York band was going to want to listen to South music. But we was listening to everything.
You know, around Forest Heights, we was pumping all that shit.
If it was good.
No, we was pumping that New York shit. We was pumping that Cali shit. We was bumping that motherfucking down south shit. All that No Limit shit. All early. You know what I'm saying? Because we right in the middle. So we you know what I'm saying? We don't even consider. I don't know what we mid east. You know what I'm saying? We in the Middle East.
Yeah, bro. I know. I think we talked about JD on this jump before, but I remember JD brought up motherfucking. I don't know if you remember. He used to have this big ass boombox. I'll never forget the first time I heard about it. And he brought that jump down the basketball court, and he played I guess it's Bow to Three, the one with Mia X, like, you know, the first one we really heard like that. And he was like, "That bitch carried the shit, man. He carried the shit out that bitch. Listen to it." Man, he was like so excited about that shit. And everybody was just listening about it like 10 times in a row, you feel me?
No, but that's what JB, I got turned on to a lot of music, man, in that basement with JB, man, Lions.
No, I'm talking about JD. I'm talking JD.
Oh,
across the street from me.
Oh, you talking about Cub.
Nah, yeah, JB too. Like, yeah, he definitely knew about music. I remember he copped the Das Effects album because it had a Mobb Deep guest appearance. I was like, damn, okay.
No,
from Discount Mart.
Yeah, I remember getting the Das Effect video, the the cassette jump for Christmas, man.
Yeah, shit, that was hard for a minute, but I didn't even know you like the Wu-Tang like that. So you said that's what's that called? The Triumph, or it's called Forever?
Nah, that's Wu-Tang Forever.
The Triumph is a song, right?
That's a song on the song.
With Cap down on the building and shit, or Inspector Deck. Yeah.
Victory. You know what I'm saying? The Heat. See, but my favorite Jones on that joint is Heaters and Visions, man. You know what I'm saying? And the city be cranking. Deck be cranking, man. Inspector Deck be cranking. Wu-Tang the greatest group ever, any genre, man.
I couldn't really argue with that. You know, that came out the first time I was locked up, so like I caught up on it, and it was so much shit to catch up on. Like I don't know about it like that, but like, you know, we can still watch Rap City. So like them videos, we was going crazy for the joint, you know what I mean? With the bees swarming through the shit, like that was like high tech graphics, that and shit.
Juicy like a sun kiss. That's my shit, man. That whole joint be cranking, man. That's a perfect album, man. Double joint, you know what I'm saying? And
did you keep listening to them? Like, did you cop like Iron Flag and shit like that?
Yeah, I got all the joints. I watched the you gotta watch the documentary joint that was on Showtime.
I did. I watched the documentary and the little series.
See, I ain't watched the series yet, but the documentary was vicious, you know what I'm saying? And the Mike Cement little soundtrack job type.
I remember on that Iron Flag joint, there was a song where Ghostface Killah was like crying when he rapped. It's like still one of the strongest joints I ever heard. And I need to go back and check that shit out. I forgot about that.
See, but the catalog, their catalog is so stupid, man. It's ridiculous, man. You got solo joints, the group joints, man. Cause Capadonna ain't even he's a affiliate. He ain't even an official member, but he got some of my favorite joints of all time, man. That motherfucker. I seen them down the 930 Club one year, man. Them motherfuckers, man. Goats, man. Rest in peace, so dirty, man.
Bro, how many classic albums would you say Ghostface Killah had? Because like for real, on the low, he might got as many classic albums as anybody in the history of rap. Bulletproof Wallace, Supreme Clientele, Iron Man, I forgot the name of it, but it was a jump where it was all him singing mostly on Def Jam, and that shit went hard as fuck.
See, but he had he got a lot of junk. He had a junk come out a couple years ago, man. Forget the name of that shit. That shit was stupid. He had one come out last year too. Joint
I mean, I'm talking about like Johnson, like I'm talking about classic. Like damn near 5 like type jumps. Like he might got the most out of anybody ever for real.
But see, I ain't even gonna just say Ghost because I off the Wu joints, man. You got my Ghost got that Supreme Clientele, but see before that, the Iron Man is better. The Iron Man, that motherfucking Cuban Links, Raekwon joint.
Oh, Cuban Links is better than any one Ghostface album, definitely.
No, it's better than it's top.
It might be the best Wu-Tang album of all of them. It's probably my favorite.
It might. Look, that joint is Benini's, man. But look, there, Iron Man, Cuban Links, not in this order. Liquid Swords, Jizza, the Wu-Tang Forever, just on GP. You know what I'm saying? And that fifth, I'm gonna have to think about that because that.
You ain't say Aaron the 36 Chambers, man. You gotta have that up there.
No, I ain't gonna put that up there. That's in the league of its own because that set the foundation. But I ain't gonna put that up there because once them RZA started evolving with them beats and them joints started, man, I can make a mix.
Man, do you know the story about the Inspector Deck album?
Nah.
The you know, like around the time all them classic albums, you named them solo albums. There was a whole Inspector Deck album that was done that they said had like the best verses he ever did and some of the best production the RZA ever did, and they lost the whole WAP in the basement flood because they ain't had no backup files. That's like when it was still on like these things called DAT tapes, so they were like little VHS tapes.
And see, that's the thing. That vicious.
You know, and so you know he didn't get a shot for like another 10 years, or I think it's like 8 years before he got a solo. But they say his job was as good as any of them.
Nah, and
that's just a tragedy, bro.
and that uncontrolled substance was serviceable too. That motherfucker, he got bars, man. That motherfucker got bars.
Yeah, I mean, you hear a lot of the people affiliated with him say that he's the best rapper. I would say, like, technically it'd be Method Man, storytelling Ghost, emotional, dirty.
Skill wise is Meth. Jizza vicious. Jizza vicious.
Yeah, like on some like intellectual shit.
Oh, for everything. He's a fucking professor in college, man. He's vicious. He's bars and depth. But see, then you go into the league of their own with that motherfucker street life shit with Ghost and Ray. Man, yeah. And then, man, shout out Gold Knobs. You got, man, stay in your lane. He got one. That's one of them undercut. That's a sleeper. That CD, that Stay in Your Lane CD, that's a sleeper, man. I fuck with that joke. Gold Knobs.
You know, that's funny. I need to copy his book. That's one of the few ones I ain't getting. Everybody says that's like one of the best out of all the rap books.
Man, nah, he know how to speak, and he got stories for days, for years. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson robbed his mother back in the day. Damn, he was with her, and he was with her. He was a little. He said he was like 7 or 6.
What he take from her?
I don't know, man. Person, some areas.
So it's like young Mike Tyson. I thought it was like, you know, like coked out Mike Tyson said. He used to just like walk up on people like even you know they weren't, just take their chain and use the championship like that.
This on record. They put that out there. I ain't put it out there, Mike. They put that out there, man.
I don't think he really run from it, bro. I think he don't mind that shit because he like to prove that you can change, you know.
No, and I heard he admitted to it and apologized, man. But shout out Mike and Go Knobs, man. Go Knobs mother, man.
Bro, some of the best shit you ever on YouTube, you go down the rabbit hole, is just type in Mike Tyson stories, and you'll see there's all types of people telling Mike Tyson stories. Like the Locks got you seen the John the Locks was telling the story about him? Yeah, that shit was funny as shit. Like we thought we was gonna have to poke Mike.
Yeah, we're gonna have to poke Mike. Because you can't fight him. Man, Sheik the biggest. They said Sheik the biggest. Man, fuck that. Ain't nobody trying to tussle with. Hey, Mike, man. The GOAT, man. I am Mike, man. Don't bite my head, man. My back is broke.
Yeah. It's spinal.
Spine.
I didn't even know you knew about that.
Oh, that's all time right there, man.
Yeah.
That's all time, man.
That's a good segue to sports though. Like shit, a lot of NBA popping, but
oh yeah, you see him.
But before we get to it though, you said you got the playoff picks right for the NFL.
Nah, I got that shit all wrong. I got tonight.
At least you honest.
I got tonight right. I got the Bucks. The Bucks just beat the Saints. I was just watching that. I got that right. I picked the Chiefs. But I was too scared. No, so I got those two right tonight. But yesterday I got Baltimore wrong. They got punished. But Bills looking good. And what else was that? Green Bay? Yeah, Green Bay look like a monster. And they got Tampa Bay next week. And it's probably gonna be cold as shit. Maybe snowing in Green Bay. And they got fans in Green Bay. So
I guess that ain't good for Tom Brady, huh?
Tom Brady, that movie right here. You know what I'm saying? And it's over for Drew Brees. Drew Brees threw 3 picks tonight. Yeah. Ooh, like Dookie, man.
Yeah. Some of that shit be having to do a contract though, right? If they own money, he might still be around or some shit because it's better to pay it. But, I mean, I don't want to talk about shit I don't know about, but I know sometimes the bands be latched on because the team already paid that money and they don't want to stretch on the salary cap and shit.
Who?
That quarterback money, just because it's so different. Like if you cut a quarterback, like basically you gotta try to talk him into retiring. Because if you cut him, that shit all hit you.
No, Drew Brees it's already been said like this gonna be.
Oh, he done?
Yeah, okay, he already got the TV contract. He gonna be on TV talking that shit.
Yeah, I remember him from when I still watched football when he was playing on Purdue and people make fun of that thing on his face and shit. And then he had like the article talk about it in Sports Illustrated. Yeah, they made that shit sound like he had a disability though, like talk about living with it. Like it was like an article about like living his life with that shit.
He had a hell of a career.
Yeah, that shit ain't limited to commercial opportunities.
If it's over for him, he had a hell of a career on the field, man. He said some Bama Trump shit, you know what I'm saying, before. But we ain't gonna hold fort to that. So he had a hell of a career.
He like the NFL Dirk Nowitzki.
Nah.
Yeah, he stayed with one team. He stayed with one team, won a championship.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Drew Brees didn't win a championship.
Yeah, he won one, but he was with the Chargers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, he was. You're right. Yep. See,
so
that's why I don't need to be talking about no football. I sound smart when we start talking about the Wizards and the Bulls and shit.
Dirk, shit. Who would I put as Dirk? I don't know.
Aaron Rodgers, maybe he won one.
No, Aaron Rodgers.
But they don't like him like that though.
Aaron Rodgers is like that, man. So he's
Dirk.
one of them. No, but I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers is close to top 5 quarterback of all time. Dirk ain't no top 5 basketball player all time.
Yeah, agreed.
Aaron Rodgers is going.
You think Dirk's a top power forward, top 5?
Dirk,
yeah.
Hell yeah. Dirk.
Oh no,
Dirk
that's hard, bro.
Karl
Malone, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan. That power forward.
He's the greatest foreign born player, and I'm exclude, you know, Pat and the Kemp, like all the, you know, right. I'm gonna exclude them, you know, salute to them. But Dirk, man, 7-footer doing what he did, and he, man, win that championship solidified it for him. But I'm just saying, Aaron Rodgers, he won this year. He got a good argument for the best ever. Because all that Patrick Mahomes talk, Aaron Rodgers been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. I remember when he was like scrambling around and shit. He did used to be a little more mobile. But shit, what you think about the Harden trade? You seen Harden ball out with the Nets?
No, it's looking good. It's looking good for now. You know, Kyrie come back. We're gonna see how that shit mesh. But long as,
how do you feel about that?
What?
Like,
Kyrie?
Yeah, like the only issue I have with it, you know, I mean, as far as the party go, whatever, I don't care about that shit.
I don't care about that party.
I don't care about that at all. But I do feel like Ja, like, and his teammates ain't said one way or the other, but I feel like he should have told Steve Nash and them was like what's going on with him a little bit. Well, like just from being like on a team perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like you've been on teams, like, you know, if your teammate got issues, that's cool, but like you should at least let him know, like, yo, I gotta work this out.
I don't know what's in his head. So
yeah,
and you talking about Steve Nash and some of the talks about why he has been sitting out, you know what I'm saying, the Capitol storming and all that. You don't know what's happening in his life for him to look at any white person like, why the fuck I should tell Steve fucking Nash? Fuck Steve Nash. He just became my coach. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's going on in his head. These white motherfuckers is storming the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? I ain't answering to Steve Nash. I'm going to sit out, and they got to get this shit together. We should all boycott. And you don't know what he talking about. But I ain't mad at, if that's the case, stand by what you know, stand by something. You know, you got the paper too. See, that's the other thing. You got the paper, you can say, I don't want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? That's a luxury. So I ain't mad at them at all. Stand for something to fall for anything.
Well, see, that part of it, yeah, that, like I said, that's fine. Like, you know, I mean, they be talking about needing mental health days and any type of issues you got. I mean, you know, I got issues, so I got total sympathy for that. I just feel like if he hasn't communicated with his team, he should. And I ain't talking about like the front office or nothing, just like the immediate team.
Well,
like what if they traded for Harden because they're worried that he might not be coming back? And then like, what if Kevin Durant, like, what he ain't say nothing to Kevin Durant, and he's like, damn, what the fuck?
Nah, the media put that out there, but since the trade happened, they've already collectively said Kyrie, KD, all of them is with building that team with Harden. They said that, you know. So Kyrie,
where do you think that stands basketball wise?
Shit, they better go to the fucking finals and win that motherfucker.
I don't see how, bro. That defense is atrocious. I mean, there's only playing Orlando, but But
No, see, the thing is,
Durant had to guard Vucevic most of the game. So I don't know if you be wanting to waste Durant on an all-star center, guarding him in the regular season.
But they lost 3 key youngins that I like. You know what I'm saying? Jared Allen, my man from Go Blue, Michigan, Curtis LeVert, and kid from Baylor, Torian Prince.
Yeah.
So that was 3 keys right there that would have helped them. But when you got KD, James Harden, and then you mix Kyrie into it, and then add some sacrifice in there night to night.
I got a feeling they might get PJ Tucker on the low.
You can't stop that shit. That's all I'm saying.
You heard
me? Yeah, I heard you, but the whole time if Houston started clicking a little better, because Houston, I watched Houston the other night, and they gonna be all right, man. Your man John Wall gotta get back on the court. But
that's that COVID protocol shit. Like I think some of that shit's a little too much.
No, it ain't.
If you ain't testing positive, like what the fuck you gotta not be playing for? If you don't test, like I don't even understand that shit. Like they can ball against each other, but not dap it. Like this shit makes no sense. I mean, at least they don't gotta go to a bubble though. I feel them about not wanting to go to that bubble shit. John Wall always made me think. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
No, you definitely don't want to go to no bubble for no 6 months.
Hell no. Hell no. I mean, you got kids. I mean, you ever been away from that, man? I remember the first time I was away from my kids, I missed them like shit. After like a day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But talking about John Wall always made me think of the Wizards, and I ain't like that trade at first, and then I tried to talk myself into it. Now, I mean that's looking bad. Thomas Bryant tore his ACL or whatever, he out for the year. And that might actually make the Wizards a little better on defense with Robin Lopez. But then as soon as Westbrook come back, Robin Lopez is clogging the lane for him, so their offense is gonna be more inefficient. So like I don't see them improving, bro, unless he's gonna be much different post injury.
I think when Russ come back, they're gonna figure it out basketball wise. You got too much talent on the court. That ACL tip, that did hurt him because Thomas Bryant defensively sucks, but he still was giving you 14 and 7.
And he get that lane open for Russell Westbrook to drive. Because like the one thing that I'm still holding on hope to is that after that injury, he'll be able to go all the way to the cup and stay out and shoot all them pull-ups.
But see, you talking about the Wizards, man. We talked about it a couple shows back, man, about how other teams be winning with the Wizards, man. Today, the Bulls won with 2 Wizards, man, producing, man. Shout out Gerd Temple. Gerd Temple and Otto Porter gave us good minutes off the bench, man. Gerd Temple had 21 coming off the bench. We beat Dallas today, man. Luka played, Porzingis played. Luka had 36, 16, and 15, and we beat them people by 16, yeah.
Man, I was mad when y'all got Otto Porter, man. That you can say he overpaid.
Me too.
But he produced enough for
I was glad too. I ain't want him neither. No, man.
You don't like Otto Porter? I love Otto Porter.
Look, I'm trying.
I wish he was back on the Wizards.
I'm trying to trade him right now, and I'll throw Wendell Carter in there. And Wendell Carter been giving us some good little production, but he's a good little key little piece. So. Man, Zach Levine, Zach Levine been frying shit.
Yeah, I can't even think.
Today he stunk it up from the field, but at the same time had 10 points, 9 assists, man. You know what I'm saying? And Marketing just came back a couple of days ago, man. He had 26 and 10 today.
Yeah, he was looking strong at first, but that sophomore year was rough for Marketing.
Nah, see, he just came back. He played the first couple games of the season, then missed like 10. But now he back 26 and 10, 26 and 11 a day. What we need to fucking figure out is Kobe goddamn White. He had 22 the other day. And then followed up with Donut today. Like, what the fuck did you do? Kobe with a C, man.
I mean, in anybody's defense, though, any rookie from last year, this year, they ain't had the normal. They should get a little bit of a curve. But so Zach Levine right now, if they had to announce him right now, he'd be an all-star right now. You think that's gonna hold up?
All-star. He's averaging 28, 6-5, man. All-star.
They gotta have a winning record. You think they gotta win a record, or they get any?
Man, hell no, they ain't. Trae Young got in the All-Star game last year, and they was.
It was in Atlanta though, right?
Yeah, they sucked last year.
He probably wouldn't have made it if it won in Atlanta.
That shit a popularity contest. Look, Zach Levine is popular. That motherfucker frying shit, and he's shooting 50% from the field. Not shooting all layups, man. He's shooting 3, man. Zach Levine.
Yeah, I mean, I give credit where credit is due, bro. I've been paying attention to the Bulls. He's been balling.
Most improved player this year, because All-Star. He's an All-Star this year.
He's definitely tighter with the handle and the better decision making.
And you talking about losing record? We is like 10th or 11th, maybe 12th. But it ain't far from 8. So we can sneak in that joint and get an 8 seed. We keep beating teams.
I mean, who even cares? Who cares if you're 10th or 7th? You still got to play that little tournament thing. And they could definitely beat who's ever 7th in 2 games. Yeah, they're doing that this year.
They're doing that again?
Yeah. So and they got to play like a little series where the lower seeded team got to win 2 and the other team got to win 1. I might got that part wrong. I know it's a little series.
All I know, we got a chance. We got a chance.
My point being, G, is that even if they finish 10th, I can still see them beating the 7th seeded team and getting into the playoffs. If they finish 9th, I can see them beating the 8th seeded team in the 2 game series and getting into the playoffs.
And if we get in the tournament,
you said what?
And if we get in the fucking tournament, we can beat anybody Celtics. The Celtics probably.
Got you. Shit, what else we was gonna talk about? Oh shit! I forgot the one thing about the Harden trade. I was gonna ask you if you was Houston, would you have rather traded for Ben Simmons?
No. Ben. And then Harden to what? Philly?
Yeah. They said that dude Maxey was the deal breaker. The Morey wanted to throw Maxey in, so they took the Nets off it.
No, I don't think you can win with Joel Embiid, so I don't care about.
Yeah.
Put Joel Embiid and Harden together, they probably be fighting in 2 weeks.
I mean, I can see that, but have you seen Joel Embiid this year? He in the best shape.
The Nets is looking good right now. You know what I'm saying?
I would see. I don't know about that defense though. That shit is mighty. If they did, they'd be like proof of concept of the Suns.
But he always put up numbers. Man. I just can't believe in him. Prove me wrong, Joel Embiid. I ain't no enemy, but prove me wrong. I ain't putting my money on him.
I mean, I'm with you too. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really fuck with anybody that's consistently out of shape. You know, like, to his credit, like, Harden's been called out of shape before. To me, this is the only time he's ever really been out of shape. You know, on the low, I used to think if Chris Paul had been in a little bit better shape, he might have done better at the end of the years he got hurt.
Who?
If Chris Paul been in a little bit, like the shape that Chris Paul's in now, maybe some of them years he wouldn't have got hurt at the end of the playoff series. I'm talking about some of them Clipper years and all that. Like he got injured in the playoffs a lot. Like people be acting like Chris Paul is one of the best playoff performers ever. Like if he don't win a championship, it's only a reflection on injuries. That's it.
Yeah, but it ain't that he wasn't in good shape. It just how the dice fell.
But he's been better shape the last 2 years though. So what if he'd been in that level of shape?
Bro, he's always been in great shape, Mark. He just had to been in better shape now because he's getting older. Them injuries happen because man, he a little dude. He played
too much minutes. Yeah,
played a lot of minutes and he a little dude, and them injuries gonna happen. And every team that he played on, he took them to the playoffs, made every team better, made the Clippers relevant. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he said that if he had paid attention to his diet, he feels like they would have won a championship with the Clippers.
Yeah, but that's hindsight. You know what I'm saying? Now motherfuckers get them nutritionists and shit like that, and they get older, and that time start creeping on, and you don't feel as good as you did when you 26 rolling out of bed after back-to-back. But you got to imagine, he from North Carolina, man. He from Carolina, man. They was eating good as shit down there. he grew up like that.
Word, hell yeah. I wouldn't even thought about that. And shit, let's end this editing all this. You said we wanted to talk about Cobra Kai. I definitely watched that whole motherfucker like the first 2 days it was out.
Man, G supposed to watch it with me, man. I couldn't wait for him. That's my shit, man. Cobra Kai never died, man. Motherfucker Johnny about to punish some shit, man.
Man, the only thing I don't like, man, I don't like Daniel's son daughter fighting. Like she looks so unathletic. Like it looked like Tori would just fuck her up like fast as shit for real.
Man, Tori is a gangster, man. You might gotta shoot her, man. That motherfucker, she wild, man.
Like when they ran up in that bad house, it just started like karate fighting and shit.
Fucking the whole house, beautiful, man. They fucking the whole house up, man. Talking about they gonna have a keg party. How they even find the house? Man, they was gone, man. But my man got his legs back. My man, Miguel, my man. That's my shit, man. My wife was laughing like, so this shit corny and shit. Man, shit like that, man. I started watching the joint again.
Yeah, I might have to revisit season 1.
She down there getting caught up on Ozark on the little iPad. I was watching the game. She was getting caught up on the Ozark because I watched season 3 of the Ozark a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, man, you gotta get back caught up, man. Season 3, this.
I ain't seen Ozark. I've been watching Fargo.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that too. But Ozark like that, man. Money laundering joint, drug cartel, joint vicious.
Yeah, I mean, I should check it out, but it be so much shit to watch. You know what I'm saying? I watch Snowfall. I mean, it's just too much shit to watch, man. You can't watch everything.
Hey, Snowfall supposed to be coming back out. Man, them Barclays supposed to be coming out too. Remember them old CB34s? Them Barclays supposed to come out like February.
Not the ones with the straps, but the ones that came after it on the Phoenix jumps. They had the Air Max.
Yeah, with the little dots. So,
little dots on the side, yeah.
And it's 34 dots for the 34 for it because he wore 34. You know what I'm saying? I remember you asked me what the hell my man Jamal Murray was wearing on his feet too. He is wearing them fucking New Balance. He signed with New Balance, man.
He's wearing the Kawhi jumps?
They just called it the two-way silhouette, you know what I'm saying? The New Balance two-way silhouette. And honestly, they ain't bad looking. The first Kawhi joints was trash, but these jumps,
yeah, they are.
I ain't never bought in no New Balance.
Nah,
unless they were some 996s or some 993s.
Yeah, I know you had some great New Balance back in the day.
Yeah, look, just bullshitting around. You ain't supposed to be playing ball in no New Balance. We played in Nikes. You know what I'm saying? So, but honestly, I looked at them Jones today. Them Jones ain't bad now.
Hey, some of them Puma Jones be looking all right too. Them new Puma basketball shoes. Yeah, like DeAndre Ayton, one of the albums. I'm telling you, look at him. I forgot who they tried to sign a bunch of rookies like 2 years ago. They got DeAndre Ayton. That's the only one I remember. But I'm telling you, some of them.
They had Bagley. They had a regular. I don't like them Jones. I don't like them Jones, man.
So if you saw them at Marshalls for 25, you wouldn't cop a pair of balling?
No, I would never ball in them Jones.
Really?
If I seen something in Marshall for $20, I get them and wear them to my night job where I'm a custodian and get and mop juice on it.
That's fucked up.
Mark Waldo Ward, LAZ, you heard? Pottersville, Brownsville, Brooklyn, DC was good. The Big Fact Show, a.k.a. the Super Fact Show. where you get them super facts about the rap game. Nigga, tune in.
Yo, what's up, man? This is $1-2 Fabo, Pancake Fabo, and shouts out to the Big Fat Show, man. Hey, Mark Ward, man, the podcast, the Big Fat Show got his first 100,000 subscribers. Hey, man, congratulations to y'all. And for anybody who looking at it, this show is right now on Spotify, Apple, and all DSPs. Oh, what's happening there? Fabo!
Hey, yo, what up, yo? This is Sadat X, the Wild Cowboy. Congratulations to St. Laz and Mark Ward, OG, the hottest new hip-hop podcast, the Big Facts Show, for being added to the Apple Podcast and all other DSPs. Punks still jump up to get beat down. You know it. Word is born. Once again, congratulations. Understand that St. Laz and Mark Ward, OG. Understand that they got them a new thing jumping off the Big Facts Show. Check that out. It's added to Apple Podcast and all the other joints. The Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy. The great Sadat X, one of one.